What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. I just wanted to talk about something real quick. I was on the YouTubes, man, and I saw a fellow YouTuber that I follow, IBOYREACTS. Shout out to IBOYREACTS. And he did a video called "The Cost of Living Epidemic is Making People Give Up Part 2." And he said something that really hit me, because I've been saying that forever. I've been saying that when I talk with my friends, and I think I've said it in like a few videos, but I haven't really hit on it. And he kind of really broke it down, but I'm gonna let you hear it. Of course, as always, help the channel out, guys. Help me out. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I post another video.
Before he jumps in and starts talking, I do want to break down what she said about the generation is depressed and I'm lonely and I'm sad and we've been through so much. Yes, we've been through a lot. We all have, and so has the baby boomers and Gen Z, X, Y, yellow, blue, green. We all been through it. But guys, you know what's causing your depression and your stress? Exactly what you're venting on TikTok. Do you know social media companies have been all the way to the Supreme Court about depression and what social media does to people, right?
Yep.
So when you're constantly staring into TikTok screen, the world of TikTok, and you're seeing so many people, because TikTok tends to push sometimes a viral video will be coming from someone that's not so well off, but most of the videos that's pushed in front of you are showing someone in a beautiful home, they're showing beautiful cars, they're showing this lavish lifestyle.
We've all
come do
fallen
an
into that.
unboxing with me. Oh, let's do this Target haul. And you're looking at them like, why can't I do it?
Yep.
Why can't I have that beautiful
Even in your
refrigerator with the
subconscious.
touchscreen on it? Why can't I have this nice car? Why is my life so bad? And then you fall into a depression. Why can't I have that perfect family? You fall into a depression because you are relating and putting yourself against other people that you don't know, and you don't know their stipulations or standards or how they got there. So that's the problem, guys. Put down the social media. Put social media down. It will change your life for the better. That is the big difference between us and our parents. Not even us, because I was born in an era where social media wasn't even a thing. I grew up in an era where social media wasn't a thing. Social media didn't become a thing in my life until I was maybe 13 or so.
I had Me Hanta and Black Planet.
Roughly came out. That's when social media became actually a thing for me. And those 13 years prior, we didn't have that. We had pagers, we had big block Nokia cell phones. The only game we had was Snake. And that was life. And it was great. And our parents had less than that. And that's why they didn't have depression, because all they could do is focus on work, focus on their family, focus on saving money. You guys are so focused on what the next person is doing and what the next person posted and what the next person's life is looking like that you can't even focus on your own. That is the key component and why everyone is doing so bad nowadays. I can understand the inflation is high, everything's high, the cost of living's high, yes.
That happens,
but
man.
things will be much better if you just put down social media and you just took it on head on, right? Don't come venting to social media. Just take it on head on.
50% of everything that we are going through, 50%, maybe even more, I want to say even more, is all on the individual. It's all on us, how we take it. Forget inflation and everything else. Let's pretend everything was normal. I don't know what normal is. I don't know where it was normal, but let's pretend everything wasn't high prices, all this, that, whatever. Your problems would still be on you. You're still gonna have problems. Problems are gonna come whether there's good prices, whether eggs are $1 for a dozen or $6 for a dozen. Your problems are still gonna be there. Yes, everything is expensive, I get it. But social media, what it does is it amplifies everything. It amplifies, it just keeps feeding you all the negativity. It keeps feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. And yes, I sound like Wu-Tang, but yes, it keeps feeding you all that negativity. And every day you're hearing it. Every day you're getting a tweet. Every day you get notifications. Every day you're getting this. And people look at it, again. There was wars going on when I was young. In the 80s, 90s, there was little conflicts everywhere. But I really didn't know about it unless I put that news on at 10 o'clock at night, which I didn't. So I really wasn't privy to that. I was just happy living. I was just going out with my friends and this, that, and the third. Again, I know things are expensive. Yes, I get it. But just imagine if you didn't have social media. Imagine if we didn't have social media. Even on the political side, I never seen people be so hung up on something, on all these politics. When I was younger, I remember I didn't know, and I'm talking about when I was younger, I'm talking about when I was like 20. All right, I'm about to be 45. I'm talking about when I was 20. I was 20, 21, 22, 23. I didn't know what the hell. I really didn't know what a Democrat or a Republican was. We used to joke, I grew up in New York. I grew up in Queens. We were all Hispanic, Black, Indian, some white people. We had a mix of everything. But we were all like, not the middle class, but a little lower than middle and lower. I was in the lower end. But, we didn't really care. I mean, we cared, I guess. We heard some people talking about it when there was like a election, people would vote or whatever, but we didn't really, it wasn't like, oh, he's a conservative, oh, he's a Democrat. It was none of that. I remember joking with my friends being like, because I guess I grew up in a Democrat house. My mom's a liberal, whatever. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm full blown all the way to the right, but I lean more towards the right. But I've never been like all that into politics like people are now, where people are unfriending people. People aren't talking to people because they voted for this. People who never had a beef. People who never beefed before. But social media put the battery on everybody's back. That's how they control us. Social media. Social media controls you. You watch all these videos, like he said, of people with their lavish lifestyles and doing all these hauls. Oh, I just went, and these mukbangs. Like, how you get money for all this food, bro? You gonna waste all this food doing a mukbang. It even causes problems in your relationship. You got these influencers being like, nah, your woman this, your woman that. And then you got the female influencers. Oh, your man this, your man that. People can't even get together anymore. Now, the younger generation, they see a girl or they see a guy, and they're immediately thinking what they saw in that video on TikTok that says, oh, guys only want this, or guys are bad because of this, or hey, girls are bad because of this. Nah, I don't trust no girl. So marriages are going to be a thing of the past soon. Social media is going to be the end of humanity, bro. We're going to be scared to touch each other. Like, it's crazy. My daughter is her first time being in the U.S. because she grew up in Germany. First time being in the U.S., right? And she came here with like, why do you like the U.S. so much? Why do you like it here so much? Why? Because social media has fed her all the bad stuff. Yes, everywhere has bad things. Everywhere. Every country you go to has something bad. But when they feed you all this negativity, that's all you're gonna know. It's insane, guys. We gotta get off that shit, man. We really gotta get off that shit. Oh, we gotta cut it down. There's gotta be like, oh, social media is only open from 8 o'clock to, 6 in the afternoon, and on the weekends it's open until 10. And then it shuts off. Remember, like, way back in the day, when after like 10 o'clock, there used to be like an Indian on TV, and all the news stations were closed, and it was just like the Indian with the and then it was like stripes and whatever, and it was like beep. And a good example of this is go watch my video called Internet Files Part 2.
Here are 3 things that you never do after being terminated. 1, do not go to social media and use it as your personal diary. Whether you're emotional or not, some things you need to sit with and process yourself.
Where it's all about people getting fired from their job and then posting the videos and how they got fired and all that good stuff. And that's part of that. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I know this was different. I'm over here sitting in my truck with the woods behind me. Subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you guys on the next smoke.